Greetings, peasants. It has come to my attention that some of you are utterly clueless when it comes to the delicate art of hair care, and it seems that I, Lord Morgarath of the Mountains of Rain and Night, have been called upon to grace you with my unparalleled wisdom on the subject. You see, not everyone can possess the resplendent beauty of my own exquisite tresses, but I shall generously enlighten you on the art of maintaining such magnificence. Begin your pitiable journey to acceptable hair with a shampoo befitting someone of my own exalted station. It should be concocted from the rarest botanical extracts, harvested beneath the pale moonlight by elven maidens. Mass-produced swill is unworthy of consideration. Your hair deserves nothing but the best. As you approach your precious locks, remember to handle them as though they were spun from the very threads of the heavens. Do not scrub your hair like a kitchen slave washing the supper dishes. Instead, caress it delicately as you would a rare and fragile treasure. Imagine yourself to be weaving a symphony with your fingertips. A plebeian's mistake is rushing through the rinsing process. Not so for me, the illustrious Lord Morgarath. I stand beneath the cascading waters of my private waterfall for no less than an hour, letting each strand bask in the liquid purity of rain and night. If you do not have access to such means, tears of sorrow will do in a pinch. A true connoisseur of hair care knows the value of an opulent conditioner. Apply the very best of its kind in a manner akin to worship, using only the softest, most pristine fingertips, ensuring that every strand of your hair is coated. Leave it on for precisely the amount of time it takes for your servant to fetch your evening tea. Now, rinse your hair once again with the same delicacy and finesse. Water from the well. Unthinkable. Your hair should only come into contact with the finest and purest. One must, with the grace and precision of a dancer, ensure that every drop of conditioner is removed. Failure to do so will result in a residue that is utterly beneath all dignity. A rough, uncouth approach to drying is an affront to your hair's sensibilities. Gently wrap your head in the softest silken cloths. Common towels are reserved for the commoners, and allow it to absorb the moisture with the reverence your tresses deserve. Bantatamf. Pat. Do not rub, and certainly do not subject your hair to the indignity of what you mortals call a blow-dryer. Alternatively, you may have your servants use feathered fans to waft a gentle breeze over your head. Next, behold the selection of a hairbrush. Only a tool crafted by the most skilled artisans will suffice. Allow me to emphasize that vigorous brushing is completely unacceptable. Your hair must be coaxed and caressed into submission, not yanked into place like the mangy fur of a stray dog. To achieve the mesmerizing luster that my own hair effortlessly exudes, apply a few drops of the rarest oils, preferably sourced from some remote mountain peak or a mystical forest. Your hair shall gleam like moonlight on a crystal lake, leaving all who gaze upon it in awe. After following these instructions with the diligence they deserve, you may gaze upon your much improved crowning glory. While it will never rival the splendor of my own, it may yet reach a level of mediocrity acceptable in polite society. In conclusion, my dear simpletons, hair care is a craft reserved for the select few who possess the taste and refinement to appreciate its true significance. It is an art form, a science, and a sacred duty. And while you haven't a hope of reaching the heights of follicular perfection that I have achieved, you can at least aspire to one day serve as a worthy audience to my magnificence. Until then, strive for perfection, and remember, your hair is a reflection of your worth.